The FBI is on the case of a missing Texas man they say bragged about stealing thousands of dollars from a Mexican cartel and then disappeared just 2 hours later.
We currently have a remarkable story that is grabbing the world's attention. Imagine a Mexican drug cartel member running from Mexico to live in Texas, bragging proudly that he had stolen money from a Mexican cartel because he felt secure from retaliation within American boundaries, but has gone missing only 2 hours after bragging about stealing the money. How did this bold display of bravery result in such a frightening development? Keep watching as we reveal the stunning details of this story. On a seemingly ordinary night in Laredo, Texas, Eric Tadeo Ramirez found himself entangled in a dangerous web of criminal intrigue. A tale that started with a boastful confession turned into a heart-pounding chase across borders. Buckle up and prepare yourselves for a story that will leave you questioning the boundaries of safety and the repercussions of a momentary lapse in judgment. According to court documents and an affidavit reviewed by the Laredo Morning Times, Ramirez's evening took a fateful turn during a lively house party in the town near the U.S.-Mexico border. Little did he know that his reckless words would reach the ears of the very criminal organization he had wronged. According to witnesses, during the night of March 24th, Ramirez called an unknown woman and bragged about stealing $50,000 from the Cartel del Noreste. Ramirez allegedly told the lady over the phone that he was in Laredo and that he was not in danger or afraid of the unknown female because he was in the United States. The Cartel del Noreste, which is an offshoot of the Los Zetas cartel, one of the oldest and bloodiest cartels in Mexico, is considered to be one of the most powerful criminal organizations and an infamous and ruthless syndicate known for its iron grip on Mexico's northeastern state of Tamaulipas and their eyes on him. The notorious Cartel del Noreste, often known as CDN, has its headquarters in Tamaulipas, a state in northeastern Mexico. This cartel has a fearsome reputation in the area because of its involvement in drug trafficking, kidnapping, extortion, and violence. The Cartel del Noreste mostly works along the border between the United States and Mexico, but its influence also spreads into towns like Laredo, Texas. With competing cartels, the cartel has been fighting a brutal turf war for control of the region's criminal activities and drug trafficking routes. In order to retain its dominance and spread terror among its rivals and anyone who dares to cross them, CDN is infamous for its severe acts of violence, such as kidnappings, murders, and beheadings. The cartel's operations have presented serious legal issues. Eric Tadeo Ramirez was kidnapped because of his unfortunate choice to steal money from the Cartel del Noreste. According to reports, the armed and masked individuals who abducted him were cartel members wanting vengeance for Ramirez's bold deed. As the clock struck midnight on that ominous night, Ramirez's bad luck started. 2 to 3 armed and masked men arrived at the party location in a chilling display of calculated aggression. Without warning, they descended upon Ramirez, launching a merciless assault before swiftly abducting him. In a desperate bid for freedom, Ramirez even dared to defy his captors, attempting a daring escape from a moving vehicle on the treacherous Juarez-Lincoln International Bridge. However, was unsuccessful. The video recording from the security cameras showed a male with blood on his face opening the front passenger door of the blue Dodge Ram 4-door pickup truck in panic while the truck was in motion. According to court filings, officers at the bridge stated the male was attempting to exit the blue Dodge Ram 4-door pickup truck and was forced back into the truck. The FBI quickly took over the investigation, filing a criminal complaint that exposed the horrific acts behind Ramirez's abduction. The evidence pointed to his kidnapping by the Cartel del Noreste, who quickly carried him across the border into Mexico. Ramirez's desperate attempt to escape was captured on camera, showing a man with a bloody face desperately attempting to exit the moving car, only to be forcefully pushed back in. The plot thickens as we delve deeper into the twisted web of events. The FBI said that the car was registered to the mother of Jonathan Cavarales, an alleged member of the cartel. Days later, on March 27th, U.S. authorities arrested Jonathan Cavarales at the same port of entry connecting Nuevo Laredo in Mexico with Laredo, Texas, as Cavarales tried to get back into the U.S. driving the same pickup truck used to kidnap Ramirez, official documents show. Jonathan Cavarales provided a stunning revelation in an interview with the Laredo Morning Times. Cavarales confirmed his involvement, admitting to driving the very vehicle used in Ramirez's abduction. He confessed that Ramirez's claims of pilfering approximately $50,000 from the cartel were indeed true, sealing his fate within the unforgiving grasp of the cartel's retribution. The perpetrators who participated in the kidnapping are still at large. As the hours turned into days, Ramirez's girlfriend and sister, overwhelmed with growing anxiety and despair, contacted authorities and reported his horrific abduction. However, as the days stretched into weeks, Ramirez remained missing, his fate unknown. The FBI, steadfast in their pursuit of justice, started a full-scale investigation to uncover the truth and hold those guilty accountable. This incredible narrative not only exposes the dangers of becoming entangled in the hazardous world of criminal organizations, but it also highlights the full reach and power of Cartel del Noreste. Their hold goes beyond national borders, striking dread into the hearts of anyone who dares to cross them. Their violent activities resound throughout the region, reminding us of the ongoing struggle against illicit activities and the challenges faced by law enforcement agencies. The FBI is not leaving any stone unturned in its quest for Eric Tadeo Ramirez. The investigation into his kidnapping is a key priority, with investigators working with Mexican officials to follow up on any leads that could lead to his current location. The road ahead, however, is dangerous because the cartel operates in complete secrecy and is known for retaliating against individuals who threaten their dominance. Experts in the field of organized crime warn that crossing paths with criminal organizations like the Cartel del Noreste is a recipe for disaster. The lines between safety and danger become blurred, and the consequences of one's actions can be grave. These cartels operate with a level of sophistication that poses significant challenges for law enforcement agencies, making it incredibly difficult to bring them to justice. While we can only hope and pray for Eric Tadeo Ramirez's safe return, his family and friends are left in a state of anguish and uncertainty. Their lives have been shattered by the ripple effects of this chilling incident. The grim reality of the situation serves as a sobering reminder that actions have consequences, and toying with the dangerous world of organized crime can have devastating outcomes. Don't be a part of no drug cartel activities, and if you decide to do so, that's your choice, but under no circumstances should you ever consider stealing money from a drug cartel, no matter how desperate your situation may be. If you do choose to take such a foolish risk, it is imperative that you keep your actions to yourself and make a swift escape without delay. You can't steal money from a criminal organization and then brag about it. As we reach the conclusion of this extraordinary story, the implications of Eric Tadeo Ramirez's disappearance resonate deeply within us. It serves as a stark reminder of the dark underbelly that exists beneath the surface of our seemingly safe communities. It compels us to question the allure of temptation and the devastating consequences that can unfold when we dance with danger. With their firm grip on Mexico's northeastern state of Tamaulipas, the Cartel del Noreste highlights the horrific realities of organized crime and the enormous problems encountered by law enforcement forces in battling these criminal syndicates. Their reach stretches far beyond boundaries, and their activities have far-reaching consequences that affect not only the people involved, but also the lives of innocent people. As we think about Eric Tadeo Ramirez's fate, let us not forget the numerous others who have gone missing or been victims of organized crime. Their stories may not make headlines, but their disappearance leaves a gap in the lives of those who love them, a void that will never be entirely filled. It is critical for us as a society to remain vigilant and united against the forces of darkness. We can all work together to make the future safer and more secure by assisting law enforcement, raising awareness, and standing up to criminal activity. During this difficult time, our thoughts and prayers are with Eric Tadeo Ramirez's family and friends. We hope that their strength and the unwavering commitment of law enforcement officials will return him home safely. Let us unite behind them, expressing our support and solidarity as they walk this difficult path. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating and thought-provoking journey. If this story has left a lasting mark on you, remember to share it with others. We can work towards a future where no one lives in terror by shining a light on the reality of organized crime and its impact on individuals and communities.